Aloha and mahalo for joining me. I'm Janin and welcome to the Call to Create podcast. And I hope you're having a fabulous day. And I have another holiday wish for you. This holiday wish is peace. And peace is what I definitely want you to have. That's what I want for you. And that's why I'm going to talk a little bit about peace. And what do you think of when you hear the word peace? And I'll give you a second or two to think about it. But do you think of peace of mind, peace and quiet, or peace in your heart, contentment? What do you think about when you hear that word peace? Peace is something that I think so many people want, and some may not even know how to get or find peace. And it's also one of those things that you wouldn't necessarily seek out or try to find, like how you would look or seek for love or joy. And it's usually not top of mind, peace anyway, is usually not top of mind until like your life gets crazy, stressful, or noisy, or there's just all kinds of chaos happening in your life. And, it's making you crazy or feel like it's making you crazy. Maybe not literally crazy, but I like to describe peace as like a stillness, a feeling of calm, maybe calm in your heart and calm in your mind, where there's like no chaos, nothing like that, no stress, no craziness. But this is what I know for sure. This is my experience all my life, is that you cannot have peace if you have anger, contention, hate, any of that kind of stuff. If you have any of that in your heart and your mind, you can forget about having peace. That's what I know from experience as well. And the two clash, they don't work. Peace is completely opposite of anger and contention and hate. So you cannot have two of those things existing in your heart and your mind at the same time. And if you think about it, if you've ever had any experiences like that, you'll know what I mean. And you have to forgive. That's the thing that is really hard sometimes, because peace will only come when you forgive everyone, or you forgive people who you think have like done something wrong to you, or they've hurt your feelings, or they did something totally really bad to you. And maybe it was a violent thing, or they swore at you or did bad things or stole something from you or stole your money. I mean, the list can go on. But there's endless number of things that people can do where you feel like it has offended you, or they've done something that wasn't right to you. And you have to be careful, because if you only focus on that, it will just make you crazy. And you have to be able to let it go, because remember that if you don't let it go, peace cannot exist. And that feelings of hate or anger or whatever will only make you sick. I know women who have gotten really extremely physically sick because they have so much hate and all of that going on. So if you want peace, you have to make sure that you let go of anything that you feel is stuck in you, stuck in your heart, stuck in your mind, stuck in your daily thoughts. You don't want it to be like a record, or we don't even play records now, but back in the day, like a broken record. The song just keeps playing over and over. And it's like, when you have ugly or hateful thoughts, sometimes it can be like that broken record where it just goes on, and it repeats itself for all day, all week, all month, sometimes for a whole year, maybe more years. And it's easy. You have to be careful, because it's very easy to let that broken record happen to you for years and years and years, and you may not even realize it. That's why it's always good to think about all the thoughts that you're having throughout the day. But I know that peace, the kind of peace that I think most people want, is the kind of peace that only Jesus Christ can give, because he is perfect and there's no one on earth that's perfect. But he is the only example and the only one that can give us true lasting peace that will last for the rest of our lives and into the eternities. So remember that we have to do our part to achieve peace and to work towards having peace, which a large part is about forgiveness and letting go of any unhealthy things that you are holding on to. But it's Jesus Christ who gives us that peace that we all are searching for. And I've never met anyone who has said that they don't ever want to have peace in their heart and their mind. But whatever you're doing in your life, take a look at what's going on, what's in your heart, what's in your mind, because you want to have peace, especially in order to live a fulfilling life and to fulfill your dreams. You have to have peace. Now, I don't know if at this time you are in search of peace, but this is what I have to share with you, is that peace is possible, but you have to be able to let go of anything that's not right. Anything that's contrary to peace, you have to let it go and have to allow that peace to enter your heart and your mind. So strive to have peace in your heart and in your life, because now is a good time to focus on it during the holidays, during this holiday season. And peace is one of those things that helps you to sleep better at night and to feel, I think it's easier to be able to feel love towards people when you have peace in your own being, your own soul. And remember, you have worth and value, and you can do this. You can have peace. Happy holidays, and thank you so much for being here. And please share this podcast with anyone who you know would get great value out of listening to it, especially if you know that they're thinking about starting their own business. Or even if they're not, there's still great value that I share in each episode that can bring value to women, even if they aren't interested in starting their own business. And please rate and review this podcast. I would appreciate it. And thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Aloha.